Alright guys, Brotherhood of Ram here. So, a while ago, Dad and I went halves and he helped me buy this. I did end up paying him back. It's a Husqvarna 455 Rancher chainsaw. It's a 55cc chainsaw, 20-inch bar. I've got 58 gauge Oregon chain on it. I've got another 5 sitting in my toolbox. Chain tension's good and everything. I've been cutting with it for a few months now. It does very well. The stuff I'm going to show you today, for cutting wise, just a quick little cut, is very old aged maple. It's old hard maple from the tree that was out front. I'll probably nab this piece up here. So yeah, 20-inch bar, 58 cc or 55 cc, 58 gauge. About half the choke. See how she goes. Alright guys, so yeah, you guys can tell it cuts very good. I was having a little issue on that last piece because it was standing up. I should have had it braced better. I didn't rev it, too high, but I also didn't bog it down much. There were some parts in there, where it was like weren't. Just typical bar gets caught just right. You guys saw that piece, fairly good sized piece, good chunk, and the chain is it's a little loose, but it's not that bad. You guys saw it throws chips very well. This is the same style saw that Dad has. John Strid, he's got a John Strid, it's like 255 6 or something like that. I can't remember. It's a 65cc saw, 20-inch bar. So it's 10 cc's bigger than mine, but it's still the same size bar. We both run a 58 gauge, stuff like that. Go away, bug. So yeah, as you can see, you know, it started all right. I hadn't run it in probably, I don't know, a couple weeks. So it still works good and everything. I haven't had any issues with it. It actually seems, I think, in my opinion, it cuts faster than Dad's Johnson, but that could just be me. Hard to tell. But yeah, if you're looking for a chainsaw and so you've got like a hobby farm, like you know what we do, we're on 5.5 acres, pretty much. It's 5.56, and that is with, we have yard, pasture, and woods. So we do a lot of cutting. I'll try to do another video here soon. I've got projects, if you want to call them that, out back where we're just doing, you know, normal cutting of like multiflora rows, thorn trees, stuff like that. The thorn trees, from what we found out, they actually, as they grow, they pick up sand particles, so it actually dulls your saw quicker. But I actually went and cut stumps, and this was when I had the 50 gauge chain on there because I was waiting on the 58s to come in. So she, the lady that does the chainsaw stuff where I bought the saw from, she said, "Yep, just run the 50 gauge. When the 58s come in, we can just swap them out for you." I said, "All right, cool." So I ran the 50 gauge. I actually never had to sharpen it. I cut 4 pine stumps. I don't know, a dozen or so or more multiflora rows, 3 or 4 thorn trees, and then I went through, and then where Dad had done the cutting, he had a bunch of, I'd say it was probably about yay big, just like a giant stump grove of like an intermingling of thorn and multiflora. So I went through, I nipped it lower so he could actually run the brush hog over it and, you know, keep it mowed and everything. And I put that bar, you know, I cut it, I put it in the dirt, you know, get as low as I possibly could. And even running it in the dirt, nipping all the stumps as low as I possibly could, I still was able to go, and I ended up cutting down another thorn tree, and it was, at its base, it was about yay big around, and it cut it like it was a brand new saw that had a, well, not a brand new saw, it cut like it was a brand new chain, freshly sharpened. So I have no complaints with the saw. Sounds good, cuts good, looks good, it throws chips good. You know, it does what it's supposed to do. And this isn't, you know, like spindly kind of like trying to find a good piece, but this is the stuff that we've been splitting. I mean, it's, you know, your normal knotty hard maple, so it, you know, it cuts fairly good for what it is. I'll grab you guys here, just give you a little close-up of it. So yeah, Husqvarna 455 Rancher, Farm Tough. I've got the Farm Tough bar on there. It's a 20-inch bar, like I said. And if you saw my keys hanging in my pocket has a hole in it. Yeah, and then, you know, just giving you guys a little look around. I mean, this is what I was cutting through. I mean, these are the chips. So they're fine, but they're not fine as well. So that gives you an idea. That gives you an idea of what I was cutting. So, but yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Something a little different. You know, I normally don't do kind of just like review videos. I'll do more, you know, truck stuff like that. But I wanted to give you guys, you know, a rundown of this saw. I love it. Yeah, everybody was getting on me. They're like, "Oh, Johnson doesn't make a chainsaw." Well, they do. And Johnson and Husky are pretty much one and the same. They both have the same, I guess, engineering behind them in terms of, this is a turboed saw. And what that means is, as you rev it, the turbine spins, but it doesn't force air into the motor. It forces chips out. That's why this saw throws chips good, is because it uses the turbo to blow the chips out. I will show you what I'm talking about. Well, I already did, actually, so never mind. So you guys saw in the video, I was cutting, and it would throw chips very good. That is the turbo. Dad's is the same way. So yeah, I hope this kind of helps you guys. So just going over it really quick. This is your decompression button right here. Your fuel prime. This is your red switch is your shut off. So you push down to shut it off. Blue is your choke. So there's your choke, and then you've got your trigger. This is your saw stop. Well, your chain lock. So that's unlocked, locked, and yeah, it's got 3 exhaust ports. And then turning it around, you can see here. This pull it in. There you go, so you can see it better. That little flathead screw, set screw right there, that is your chain tensioner. So as you tighten that, as you turn it clockwise, this tightens up, and obviously counterclockwise loosens it. You got your 2 nuts. Take this cover off. You can clean out your pulley and everything. It's stuff's gonna get clogged, but you can probably cut a load of logs before you have to clean this out. So yeah, it oils the bar very well. I actually had one slight issue. I went through, I was running it actually out back, and I brought it to where I bought the saw from because she had the 58 gauge chains for me. She goes, "You don't have any oil, it's not oiling." I said, "I filled it up this morning when I was cutting." And she goes, "If you have any issues, bring it back to us." I haven't had any issues since. I'm wondering if it finally broke in and it's now cycling properly. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you enjoy. I will be doing a video on that big red monstrosity sitting right over there here soon. And yeah, Neptune. He's joining in. That's my neighbor's vehicle. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. If you have a chainsaw yourself, comment below and tell me what you got and what you like about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Brotherhood of Ram, out.